Hey y'all, the Comics Kid 2099 here, and as I do most of the time, I am here to talk about an episode of a superhero animated series. Today, I will be talking about the Batman Beyond episode Speak No Evil. If you haven't seen the episode and you don't like spoilers, then you should go watch it really quickly. Or if you have seen the episode but you want to be reminded of what happened, then stick around as I quickly sum up the plot of the episode. A gorilla has escaped from a lab and Batman tries to subdue it, but it has human intelligence thanks to illegal experiments performed on it. It sees a commercial on a TV of a wildlife expert who is actually a poacher who took the gorilla's mother when it was young. Batman wants to cut down on the public getting in panic because of a gorilla on the loose, but he also wants to help the gorilla find justice, and he manages to do so successfully. Cue credits. So, the idea of an intelligent gorilla running around in the city and Batman having to expand his worldview to include intelligent gorillas is a fun idea for an episode of this series. It's a shame the episode didn't find a way to include a future version of Gorilla City, but that probably wasn't the story these guys wanted to tell, as fun and awesome as it would have been. But the story they did tell was alright. This is one of the most tonally dissonant episodes that we've had in this series probably since Terry's friend dates a robot. We've got laugh out loud moments like Terry telling Bruce that he has to go buy Max a burger and the gorilla sneaking up on an innocent dude drinking his coffee in the park. But then we get some really tragic stuff with the gorilla's past. And not just that he had some bad stuff happen to him, but that he doesn't get a happy ending. This in an episode that in the first 10 minutes or so felt like it was heading in the direction of being one of the funniest in this season. Now, I'm not against trying to tackle a variety of different tones in a single episode. Some shows do it very successfully, but this doesn't really seem like one of those times. It just feels weird, like the back half of the episode is almost an entirely different episode than the front half, and that extends to the plot as well. The front half of the episode almost seems like it's going to be the evils of lab experiments, sort of like the episode Ace in the Hole, but with gorillas instead of dogs. But then after Batman finds out the scientists have used splicing technology to make the gorilla smarter, we don't see any more of those guys, and then we get a completely different antagonist and focus for the rest of the episode, in the form of Vandyle. I'm not sure if there really is a better way to handle this transition and focus of the plot, other than maybe shortening all of the scenes at the beginning of the episode and introducing Vandyle earlier in the episode. Of course, this would still leave some wildly different tones present in the episode, which I still find to be a problem. But at least the plot wouldn't feel quite as drastically like two different things if the episode was done this way. I'm not really sure how I feel about the very end of the episode either. In a way, it feels just as tacked on as the Vandyle stuff with the two mad scientists. The gorilla's character arc goes from I don't want to be in a cage anymore to I want revenge to nah, revenge is for humans, I'm above that. And then in the final moments, I want to keep my human intelligence even though I just decided being a human is bad and I want to use this intelligence to protect, I guess, the entire continent from more people like Vandyle. It's nice that the episode wants to create another hero. Terry was able to help this gorilla and now he wants to help others, but the enormity of his task does make this seem absurd and the route this gorilla's character arc takes is headache inducing to say the least. Overall, it's not a bad episode, but it's got a ways to go before it is even a good or great episode. More than anything, it's just clunky, and it doesn't really seem that interested in covering up how clunky it is. But those are just my thoughts. What did you guys think of the episode and of my review? If you liked this video, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you did like this video, you're in luck because I do this sort of thing every Saturday. Next Saturday, I'll be covering an episode of Batman the Animated Series, and the week after that, I'll be talking about the two-part Batman Beyond episode, The Call. So be sure to check those out. And also, I do other videos throughout the week, so be sure to check those out too if you're interested. In the meantime, I'll see you guys in the future. Have a great rest of the day.